Howdy doody. Stunning day here in North Yorkshire. Last couple of days actually have been the nicest days I can remember. Proper lovely late summer, the first kind of touch of autumn, just perfection. Really, really grateful. What I'm not so grateful for is just how topsy-turvy the UK has become in such a short period. Before COVID, but obviously accelerated since COVID. But a few examples. So you've got people on the left, some people, calling for 100% inheritance tax. 100%. So taxing those that do, those that try really hard to do the right thing, always were told to save for a rainy day, and who want to potentially pass it on to loved ones to help them maybe have a slightly easier time in life than they perhaps had themselves, who've paid tax multiple times already on everything that they own and all the income that they earned with hard graft. Whereas in America, you've got many states who don't have inheritance tax at all. And Trumpy looking at banning income tax for people earning under, I can't remember, but it was relatively a huge amount. Us Brits would consider a huge amount. You've got veterans being chucked out of accommodation. Veterans who've served our country to make way for young men who have essentially broken our borders, who've done nothing to earn that hotel and food and a lifestyle many Brits would only dream of. You then had the Labour councillor today has been found not guilty, calling for really quite horrific criminal violent acts to be committed on people. Whereas a young lady, a mum who's had a very difficult time and lost a child, and she just says in exasperation something silly on social media and deletes it very quickly when she's calmed down. But when you've seen little girls stabbed relentlessly to death, you know, it can cause people to be emotional. So she gets nearly 3 years. You know, very, very topsy-turvy in my opinion. You've then got people in the Cotswolds. Again, lots of lovely people there, beautiful part of the world, but some who, again, all on the left, love the lovies, the people who deem themselves as to be the morally on the higher ground, cheering that Vice President Vance wasn't served in a pub and had to leave or something, go elsewhere, or couldn't book because staff refused to serve him. Cheering at this really quite petulant, childish, spoiled, ignorant behaviour. Quite embarrassing really as a Brit to hear such a story. Again, when we used to be a country of elegance and pride and decorum and standards and etiquette. Really quite embarrassing how childish so many adults have become. And why would they be happy at that? Like, Vance is a great guy, says pretty much very reasonable things, champions America, champions the UK and free speech, and champions policies that would help and benefit us Brits. But no, somehow some people applaud him being not served. And then finally the other one was Birmingham Council. I think somebody said it costing them £500 a night to take down all the UK flags that have been put up in advance of VJ Day, and instead putting up flags from Pakistan and India and other places. When did we become a country that hates itself? And are there any other countries that hate themselves, like so many Brits seem to do these days, where we seem to champion and support and lift policies and the behaviour of some people that are really detrimental to our own lives and country, yet somehow penalise, shout and abuse at those that want the best for the country and who do things or suggest things that would benefit this country and its people. Why is everything so upside down these days in the UK? Was it some amazing psychological demoralisation project started in the 80s that Yuri Bezmenov, ex-KGB operative, said that they were going to do against places like the UK and USA, making people weak and hate their own country? Or is it just the sackcloth wearing kind of mentality of Brits who've been told, well, same kind of thing, that they're so bad that they should whip themselves on a daily basis and kneel and grovel, ask for penance, I can't even say the word, so that they just open the gates to whatever and have no say in the matter and just think we're really bad people who deserve everything bad? And are we so needy of virtue signalling and being wonderful that we can say on social media, aren't we wonderful? Is it ourselves that we've become our own worst enemy, or has this been done to us? But either way, why is everything so topsy-turvy?